Hi friends, today I thought it would be fun to film my first shopper drop, yay or nay, buy or pass type of video, although I'm unsure of what to title it. I think Should I? The Should I series come window shop with me will be the title of this video and perhaps of this series. And I am relying on Trend Mood's Instagram page to go through several of not only upcoming releases, but current new releases. And I thought it would be fun to just shop with you, share my thoughts on some of these products, because this video requires me to not buy a thing, but to merely speculate and share my thoughts on some of these items. And I also wanted to film this a little differently than not buying it, because there are a lot of items I want to buy, but I'm holding back because I am on a tighter budget. And I also wanted to share the reasons why, like the Dior release with all the beautiful filters and liquid highlighters and all that. I have Auric and I haven't been using a lot of liquid highlighters, so it would not be a good idea for me to purchase that, not because I don't think it's a good product, because I'm trying to be practical. Let's start at the top and I'll scroll down from there. And I'm not doing all the releases, just ones that catch my eye and I think relevant to what I have been purchasing. Now, the Westman Atelier new lip suede matte lipstick. Now, I gotta give it to Westman Atelier for the packaging. I have a few products from the brand, not that I've been using them often. I filmed a Westman Atelier video a few years back, and I think it is a luxe brand. You do get and feel that from the packaging. The quality of the formula, I do think, is impeccable. Just buttery smooth, easy to blend. But I do think the packaging stands out the most, even more so than the actual formula. Not sure if I'll pick up one of these lipsticks, although the blushy nude or the taupey nude, those are on my radar. If I do decide to buy any of these lipsticks, definitely not full price. I will wait for a sale, because my goodness, these will reach $50 each. That's a lot of money for a lipstick. And are these? Yes, okay, they are refillable. All right, is the $50 for the entire unit? How much is the refill? And it has a magnetic mirrored cap. That's nice, but $50 is a lot. I did spend a lot on that one lipstick I bought from Saks Fifth Avenue, so it's not like I'm completely immune from this type of purchase, but not looking to buy a bunch simply because of the price tag. Polite Society, what is this? Polite pop to your cheeks, polite pout of juiciness to your lips, innovative powder in a stick formula, blurring soft matte formula that combines effortless rich color, okay. Polite pout, a plush hydrating vegan lip balm, immediately soothes and quenches dry lips while adding glossy shine. This all sounds fine. Maybe a great gift if you have a teenager or need a gift for a teenager birthday party. I see a lot of rosy type colors. 100%. This one right here looks pretty, but I have to realize that these photographs are specifically done in a way that just makes the product look impeccably gorgeous and will woo me, the consumer. What is that? Where is the one that looks more like a rosewood? I want that one. The polite pout in the brown looks nice. I mean, again, not going to launch at it, but the products look decent. Tom Ford, probably won't be getting any of this. I have a few Tom Ford compacts. I have the dual highlighter. I have a few of their quads, as well as, no, I don't have a lot of the Tom Ford lipsticks. You know, I just can't do it. I don't have the budget. I'm sure it's beautiful. If anything, I'll get the highlighter, but I have so many highlighters, and I don't think anyone would be able to tell if the highlighter I have on is this particular one from Tom Ford. I don't have any doubt it will look beautiful on the skin, given its gelée, which I assume from the photograph, it's gelée baked formula texture that from the gelée bake formulas I have in my collection, what immediately comes to mind is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude highlighter, one of my favorites. And others, the bake formula has, I feel, a more refined pearl finish on the skin and delivers more of like that lit from within glow. It's absolutely gorgeous. I forgot to put highlighter on. I knew I was missing something. I'm gonna put on this old Dior. I believe it's from one of their older summer collections. It has like a pink iridescent finish to the shade, and one of my all-time favorites. Dior is high caliber in my eyes when it comes to highlighters. Again, if I happen to encounter the Tom Ford highlighter on sale, I might purchase. Just putting it out there. Now, I wanted to pull this up because this is an example of why I feel people expect this from larger brands such as Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath, and why they're constantly making a comparison. Now, that's not to say this color story isn't beautiful. There's just more freedom within an indie company to go for these types of color stories. And I could only imagine people are saying, well, this is what Xenon could look like. That is true, but in terms of the inspiration that I interpreted from Xenon, it wouldn't make sense to put greens in there. And I'm not sure if that is, or that was the alternative people were thinking about when proposing other color story iterations Xenon should have went through. I just don't want all this. I don't. It's gorgeous, and I'm sure the looks would be beautiful. And also, that is a terrifying leprechaun. I think it's just, the simplicity for me is what I find my makeup collection is now gravitating towards in terms of color story and whatnot. I have to be in a certain frame of mind to get into this. And yes, could just pick the more neutral leaning colors, but it would just look hecka smoky. And I'm reading a comment here, people complain about the weirdest things. Oh my God, the cover is AI. Oh, is that what they're complaining about? But people are always using AI artwork. I thought it was pretty mainstream to rely on AI for the artwork. Is it because they wanted the brand to commission someone to actually do the cover for the palette? All that to say, let me know if you're getting this. I'm not getting it because I just don't have any use for it. I have these shades and I know there's like a duochrome in there, and these other metallic looking shadows look incredibly sparkly, and I'm sure they are. I just don't want all that eyeshadow. It's a lot of eyeshadow. Look at me who's talking with all the eyeshadow palettes that I own. Valentino, the new cushion foundation, Go Cushion Green Stravaganza. I'm not into the compact foundations because I just think they're not as sanitary as you pumping foundation out from a bottle. Because you gotta wash that puff. You gotta wash the puff, and I feel people don't. Just like with beauty blenders and makeup sponges in general, the triangle poof, you gotta wash that more often, I think, than people realize. The upkeep, I feel, for compact makeup is just too high of a it's too high of a time sucker for me, which is why I feel it not worth purchasing, but I understand the appeal because the compact itself is gorgeous. I get that entirely. Green, is this because it's releasing, did this already release? Coming soon? Is it because it's dropping in March? I don't really know. If that was a different color, if it was this color, like a mocha, a copper, it might have been more appealing to me. Skipping nonetheless. Ah yes, the Sephora savings event scheduled for April 5th. Crazy how this year is already flying by. I am filming this on February 27th, and my goodness, it is already March. I am waiting for this sale. I am. I have a few items on my wish list that I would like to pick up, not incredibly long. I want to be as conservative as I can with this sale event and truly buy products that hold my interest the most, products that I've been thinking about for a long time and are on the higher part of my list for the upcoming Sephora sales event. And I could share those down below if you like. Yeah, I'm not going to completely skip it. There are a few things I would like to purchase, and who knows what else will release in March, so the list might grow. a little bit. And now we have arrived to what I alluded to at the beginning of this video, the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter and the Glow Maximizer. Also, the bronzers that Trend Mood does not have on this post, just the Star Filter and the Glow Maximizer. Limited availability. Oh my gosh, the incentive. The Star Filter I probably won't purchase because I do have the Auric and I rarely use the Auric. And also because it's Dior, it's probably fragrance. And yes, I do own a few Dior products, but I feel fragrance in powder is not as intense as it is with liquid products. That's why I'm holding back. There is no denying, however, how beautiful this looks. I'm sure it is just extraordinary on the skin, and the effect that it has on the skin just makes it just look at these women. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, the first time I saw this product, sign me up. But I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna hold back because, like I said before, not getting things full price. And the Glow Maximizer, oh my heavens. I'm curious about the pearl one because I think that it is meant to be universal, where it's going to give that universal glow to any skin tone because of the pearl. But man, the peachy one is calling my name because I would wear that lower on the cheeks as well as on the cheekbones for that extra peachy rosy finish. Again though, I'm scared about the fragrance, how fragrant it will be, and if it will be too much for me to wear throughout the day. Water. But I want to find the bronzers, maybe as I continue to scroll down. Our girl, Lisa Eldridge, recently came out with the Kitten Flick Liquid Liner, Silky Matte Finish, and the Kitten Lash Mascara. As much as I love my Lisa, I adore her, I will be skipping this because one, I have the liquid liner from Natasha Denona that I actually love. I think that is a fantastic liquid liner, still going strong. I haven't been wearing a lot of mascara. When I film my videos, I slap on my Ardell Naked Lashes. This model in particular is 421. And for the bottom lashes, I use either the Clio Professional the Kill Lash Super Proof something something mascara and the Issa mascara. In general, mascaras for me, the type of product that I don't feel comfortable spending more than $20 on. The Kitten Lash Mascara retails for $36, and for a product that goes bad within 3 months, that I don't meet, I think, the frequency threshold for that requirement to validate that price. I just don't use it enough. I don't think I would use it enough. It looks lovely though. The photos look fantastic. Lisa looks absolutely gorgeous. And these different lashes on the several models here, I'm sure it works. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see though. Long wearing, smudge proof. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'll be able to do it, family. Because I love my Clio Professional. I love that mascara. I'm like on a subscription on iHerb for it. And it provides the right amount of lush, length, and volume, especially now that we're entering the spring season, soon to be summer season. That stuff don't come off. It does not come off. And that's why you need either Korean made or Japanese made eye makeup remover to take that stuff off. Now, okay, this collection is on its way. So Florasis, is it Florasis or Florasis? They had reached out months ago if I wanted about PR, and I didn't answer them immediately because I was in this period of, do I want more makeup even if it's comped? And when I saw this collection, I was thoroughly impressed by the theme, the concept, the color story. I have been curious about this brand for a long time, and yes, for me to save some money, I requested that this collection be sent. It should be here maybe next week, so I will film a dedicated video covering I think it's the Nomadic Tribe, the Nomadic Glam collection. Stay tuned for that. If you have any of these products, let me know what you think down below. Lights Lacquer I have not purchased from in a long time, simply because my current nail polish brand trifecta is Holo Taco, Cirque Colors, and Mooncat. that's where it stands. And gotta say, the top brand from that trifecta, hands down, has to be Mooncat. So I'm not easily wooed by other nail polish brands. I know about Polish Pickup. I have purchased from there before, but I just adore Mooncat's bottle design, the fact that their brush is rounded at the edge, their color stories, and the concept behind their color stories. Bae recently purchased the Persephone collection, their most recent collection that I had to stop myself from buying, but he kindly asked if there was anything I had my eye on. I was like, well, there's this nail polish collection, and he bought it for me for Valentine's Day. That was incredibly kind of him, and I've been wearing it. It is outstanding. So I'll probably skip the Lights Lacquer collection because ISLYNYC, ooh, I forgot about them. Okay, Square, we're going Square. ISLYNYC is releasing their Velvet Spring something something. I love those softer pastel magnetic effect shades. I think they are beautifully soft on the nails, but to have the velvet effect from the magnetic capabilities of the polish, ugh. I have so much nail polish, family. It's kind of ridiculous, but I want it. I want it. Haus Labs, the new PhD hybrid lip glaze. Listen, I have all of the Suqqu Moisture Glaze lipsticks, all right? That's all I need. That's all I'll say about that. But we have the Merit Signature Lip Lightweight Matte Lipstick. I do like their signature satin lipstick that I purchased from the Sephora sales event maybe 2 years ago. These shades are speaking to me. The one I have my eye on is it Antibes? Equestrian could be a thing. Yeah, those are the only two I have my eye on. Again, Sephora sale if anything, because I don't, as a reasonable price point Merit is. And also they have emailed me about the word PR. I have not responded yet because maybe I should. Do you all want to see a Merit review? Let me know down below. Okay. I do not have Danessa's Groundwork palette yet. I'm holding back because it is makeup artist driven and I don't think I'm smart enough. Yes, I said it. I'm not smart enough to use it to its full capacity, and perhaps that's why I need to see more of Danessa's tutorials or videos from other influencers who heavily use Groundwork in trying to acquire different techniques and application methods to get the most out of Groundwork. But when I saw this with the mauves, the pinks, and the berries, I said, hold up, wait a minute. I could do this one. This looks to be smaller than the Groundwork palette. Groundwork palette, I feel, are 5 pans across. This might only be 3 or 4. I could get down with this one. This might be the palette to buy from the Groundwork series. Because when it comes to the berries and the mauves and sign me up. Sign me up. I think this is an incredible color story in this format, and it will be interesting to see how Danessa uses it and how she teaches with it. And she also recently released the Yummy Skin products from her Yummy Skin line, the oil absorber, like the liquid drops, and the balm for more zhuzhy texture on the skin. Don't think I'll be buying those because I do like the skincare products I have to apply before my makeup. But when all that finishes, I might consider getting the Danessa. Now, one of you had asked if Patrick Ta is sending me PR. Unfortunately, the brand is not. I do have a few of these compacts. I have the complexion one, the foundation cream, the cream foundation. I think 2 of the blushes and 1 of, no, I don't think I have the bronzer one. Probably just the blushes. Listen, man, the not too much, the soft, dusty beige is calling my name, as well as the She's the Moment, the soft, peachy salmon. I love those shades. I do. And shame on me for wanting more blush because I am blushed out of my mind. I have so many blush products in my collection, but as I have said time and time and again, blush is my favorite, besides bronzer, product for the face in just streamlining your routine. If you needed to rely on one product to give life to your complexion, to showcase the I'm up and ready to go-ness, blush is the way to go. And it can be worn not only on the cheeks, but through the cheekbones for a little more sculpting. You can use another brush to create a little more intensity on that area. You could bring blush into the eyes. You could even now, that's the thing someone has said to me now, people are applying blush under the lash line for like that more fairy-like flower effect. So listen, blush is highly versatile, and if I were to purchase one, it might be She's the Moment, because She's the Moment as we're going into spring, because I do have Danessa's Bellini, but this leans a little more warm. This looks to be more like the description says, salmon, peachy salmon. The Bellini is more true peach, and I appreciate the more coral hue She's the Moment is leaning towards. Not too much you can't get enough of, you know what I'm saying? But if I wanted to a powwow moment with my blush, it might be She's the Moment. It might go on the Sephora event sale list. And okay, you know I want this stupid bronzer. I love me a bronze peach combination in the compact. The compact design itself, my goodness, just give me the quilted compact. And if I were to choose one shade, it will probably be number 3. Although I can get away with either. I could get away with number 2 if I wanted to build it up. But number 3 has the more peachy coral. Number 4 is more pink peach I'm detecting from the photo. If anything, I would choose number 3 from the entire collection, because I thought these released with the star filter as well as the glow maximizer that we saw in the previous post. I thought that was the entire collection. If I had to choose one, it will be the powder product out of the 3, because yes, they're all fragrance, but I think just from my experience with Dior products that I have in my collection that I have worn, the fragrance is not as intense from the powder products as they are from the liquid. And I say that because I copped a tiny sample from their Backstage foundation, and that thing was like perfume. I was like, but again, I have so much bronzer. I have Pat's bronzer that I absolutely love. And if I wanted to combine pinks and bronze, I could easily do that with 2 compacts. I'm just expressing my bias. That's all I'm doing. These are the types of products that I like. I'm saying no because I'm trying to be reasonable and not go cray. But I wanted to end this video with this post because I think it's important for me to offer a balanced view of Pat McGrath. I guess I am known to be a Pat McGrath fangirl, as someone has said in a post or in a comment on one of my Instagram lives. Listen, my hypothesis is this: given the fact that makeup has to be planned for a year or more in advance, and I think there was a period where a lot of brands, if not all, were undergoing manufacturing supply chain issues where perhaps they couldn't get their hands on certain materials. Maybe Pat McGrath Labs had grander plans, and because they needed to meet a quota, they were like, okay, we only have Divine Rose 2 shadows. We only have these gold compacts, so let's resell it. They got to get rid of this stuff before they can turn the key on the engine for new releases in 2024. Maybe we're getting the Blitz formula back. Maybe Italy got them Blitz ingredients on the chem table. I can't say for sure. I'm just happy that I purchased the original Divine Rose 2 pink chrome. I got the pink pastel for the Divine Rose 1 palette and the pink chrome for the Divine Rose 2 palette. Now, for someone that doesn't have the Divine Rose 2 palette that wanted it in the gold compact, sure, this is an opportunity. The thing is that it is more expensive because her motherships usually run for $125. This is $150. And I don't think the gold motherships, like the Star Wars gold mothership or even the Decadence mothership that came in the gold palette, cost $150. I don't think the Divine Rose 2 limited edition pink motherships retailed for $150. So I don't know what's going on with, listen, if something's more expensive than 2 years ago, all that to say, I'm not too wrapped up. I know people are wrapped up because they see what Pat does on the runway, and there's not a there's not a connection, right? The artistry on the runway and we get re-promotes from her brand. There's a huge disconnect, and it is disappointing for people. It's disappointing for me as someone who consistently purchases from the brand, but I also don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm only speculating, right? There's only so much disappointment and woe is me I can express. I'll simply just wait. I'll wait to see what else is in store for Pat McGrath Labs this year, and I'll make my judgment from that. Right? But I refuse to go on an Instagram post and rant in a comment. I just think it's a waste of time, is a waste of my energy spending or speculating on something that I don't have all the facts on, and just being emotional about it. Like, I have other things to worry about than makeup. So that's all I'll say. I'm happy that I have my Divine Rose compacts in the pink. If I wanted to be inspired by Pat McGrath, I'll just use her older palettes. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been sharing on my YouTube shorts as well as my IG reels. That's fine for me. But that is it, family. Let me know if you have your eye on any of these products, if you've already purchased any of these products. I'll see you down in those comments. And until then, that is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And until then, I will see you on here again with another review tutorial. Should I video? Or maybe we'll create another series. Let me know your suggestions down below. Take care, and I will see you again soon.